Hi guys, today I will be making one of these K-pop opinion videos. Most of them will be more on the informative side than offensive side, but I am sure that some of you guys may disagree with me. Feel free to comment down below what you guys think. Anyways, let us get started. Number 1. I believe that K-pop fans should be more informed on the problems of the Korean pop industry before they consider themselves as die-hard fans. I am not saying that you have to be Korean to listen or appreciate K-pop, because I am not Korean myself, but if you have been listening to K-pop for several months now and consider yourself a fan and did not even educate yourself on the problems within the industry, it just seems so uninformed and negligent. For example, die-hard K-pop fans should educate themselves on matters such as the slave contracts that trainees have to go through. It has become better throughout the years, but many of them sign these contracts when they are as young as 12 and are forced to commit to the company for years. And yes, this may be the trainee's personal choice, but how many of you guys at age 12 knew exactly what you wanted to do for the next decade or so? Some of these contracts forbid dating, so some idols are unable to date until their mid to late 20s whenever they decide to leave the company or disband. Idols are also forced to repay back the debt that they owed for living in the dorms and food and training lessons as a trainee, which can add up to a huge amount that they are unable to ever pay back unless they become popular after debuting. Fans should also educate themselves on the health hazard of idols. Many idols are overworked and expected to go under these intense diets along with constantly practicing and performing without any breaks. As a result, many of them started to faint on stage. These are just some of the problems within the K-pop industry. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, Americans' music industry is no better. Yes, there are also several problems in the American music industry, such as what happened to Kesha. But anyways, I believe that solely listening to K-pop and not being informed is very negligent and problematic. Number 2. There is blatant sexism within the K-pop industry. For example, Park Bom of 2NE1 was forced to leave YG due to her drug issue. But the drug that Park Bom allegedly smuggled was amphetamines from the United States for her depression. However, amphetamines are legal in the United States, just not in Korea. Even so, Park Bom was not taking these for her psychological well-being. However, Top of Big Bang was allowed to stay in Big Bang despite his marijuana scandal. Furthermore, whenever female groups do concepts, they are constantly criticized for being too sexy or too cute. Everyone hates on Twice for being too cute and such, and people call Hyun a slut. However, when boy groups take off their shirts at concerts or something, people go crazy over that. The double standard is real. Further evidence is also shown by many female groups disbanding very fast or being put in the dungeon and barely having comebacks. Some groups are after school. 4 Minute, Sistar, Miss A, Preston, 2NE1, Wonder Girls, FX. And yes, a big part of this is that a large fan base of K-pop are hetero girls. But that does not excuse the double standard that men are treated much better and stay in the industry much longer and have more comebacks. Number 3. BTS and Blackpink did not ever nor will they ever pave the way for the success of K-pop. They may have made K-pop more popular than it ever was, but saying that they invented K-pop or something is downright stupid. I am tired of third-gen fans saying BTS or Blackpink were the ones to make K-pop popular in the first place. First-gen artists were the first to invent K-pop and first and second-gen worked equally as hard, but they focused more within South Korea and Japan. In addition, back then, technology was not as readily available due to globalization within the past 10 years, making it harder for K-pop to become popular internationally. Think about it. Back in 2009 when I first got into K-pop, views were not a thing since smartphone just started to become popular. That is why I hate it when everyone believes that having views are success. Here are some examples that show that K-pop was successful way before BTS and Blackpink. Epic High was the first K-pop group to play at Coachella, not Blackpink. SNSD first went on a late-night show in 2012 on Letterman, promoting the boys. Wonder Girls' Nobody was the first K-pop song to be on Billboard Top 100. I personally like second gen a little more than third gen because I feel that a lot of third gen is trying to become popular in the West, thus having a more hip-hop and EDM influence, while first and second gen has a distinct Korean influence that I appreciate more. Here is a short montage of my favorite first and second gen songs just for you guys to recognize that they were bop.
You still my number one. 날 찾지 말아줘. 내 슬픔 가려줘. 저 구름 위에 너를 숨겨 빛을 닫아줘. 그라는 이 길이 내 눈물 모르게. 영원에 남겨진 나를 찾는 걸. 나를 닮아 가슴 안에 가득 차 커졌다는 innocence. 불꽃은 밝게 타오르게 마지막이 찬란한 노을처럼 Waiting for the sun. 그래요 난 사랑해 언제나 믿어 꿈도 열정도 다 주고 싶어 난 그대 소원을 이뤄주고 싶은 행운의 여신 소원을 말해 난 그대를 숨기만이 나의 뮤직은 진리를 보여줄게 넌 나의 길 네가 가는 소원 속에만이 난 너의 진리를 들어줄게 소원을 말해 봐도 그것뿐일걸 This time you don't let me down Everybody stop 좀 더 다가올수록 난 대단해 한 번 더 okay 이 순간 너를 지나친 뒤 후회하기 싫을 뿐 I will give my love for you
Anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching and feel free to comment down below if you agree or disagree with any of these. Have a nice day and see you guys later.